In the dark corners of the internet, where anonymity reigns supreme and boundaries blur, lurk tales of horror that defy explanation. Among these virtual realms, OnlyFans, a platform known for its explicit content, holds its own share of chilling secrets. In the following narratives, we delve into the sinister side of OnlyFans, where the allure of fame and fortune gives way to terror and despair. It started innocently enough for Emily, a struggling college student looking to make ends meet. With bills piling up and tuition looming, she turned to OnlyFans as a last resort. At first, the extra income seemed like a godsend. Her subscriber count grew, and the money rolled in. But soon, strange things began to happen. Late at night, Emily would hear whispers echoing through her empty apartment, their words indecipherable yet filled with malice. Shadows danced in the corners of her room, and a sense of unease settled over her like a suffocating blanket. Desperate for answers, Emily reached out to her subscribers, hoping they could shed light on the inexplicable occurrences. To her horror, one of them confessed to dabbling in the occult, using her OnlyFans content as a conduit for dark rituals. As the whispers grew louder and the shadows more menacing, Emily realized she had unwittingly opened a portal to something beyond her comprehension. In a frantic bid to escape, she deleted her OnlyFans account and fled her apartment, but the haunting followed her wherever she went, a constant reminder of the horrors lurking in the digital world. For Sarah, OnlyFans was a means to reclaim control over her life after a tumultuous breakup. With her ex's betrayal still fresh in her mind, she poured herself into creating content, channeling her pain and anger into her work. But as her subscriber count grew, so too did the resentment festering within her. Consumed by jealousy and bitterness, Sarah began to target her ex's new partner, a fellow OnlyFans creator whose success threatened to overshadow her own. Under the guise of anonymity, Sarah launched a vicious campaign of harassment, leaving cruel comments on her rival's posts and spreading malicious rumors to tarnish her reputation. But as her actions escalated, so too did the consequences. One night, as Sarah scrolled through her rival's OnlyFans profile, she stumbled upon a video unlike any she had seen before. A chilling recording of her ex's partner, their face twisted in agony as they uttered a haunting message. "You can't hide from me, Sarah. I know what you've done." Terrified, Sarah tried to delete her account and erase all traces of her involvement, but the damage had already been done. The vengeful spirit of her ex's partner had latched onto her, seeking retribution for the pain she had caused. And as Sarah's life spiraled out of control, she realized that some sins could never be forgiven. When Alex joined OnlyFans, he never expected to become the target of a relentless stalker. At first, the messages were harmless, admirers expressing their appreciation for his content and showering him with compliments. But as time went on, the tone of the messages grew increasingly sinister. Threats of violence and explicit fantasies flooded his inbox, leaving Alex feeling helpless and afraid. No matter how many times he blocked the sender, they would create new accounts and continue their relentless pursuit. Desperate for help, Alex turned to the OnlyFans support team, but their response was woefully inadequate. The stalkers' accounts were swiftly banned, only to reappear days later with new usernames and IP addresses. As the harassment escalated, Alex's mental health began to deteriorate. He lived in constant fear, looking over his shoulder at every turn, wondering when the stalker would strike next. Sleep became a distant memory, replaced by the relentless onslaught of messages and threats. In a final act of desperation, Alex deactivated his OnlyFans account and went into hiding, hoping to escape the clutches of his tormentor once and for all. But as he watched the shadows creep closer, he realized that the nightmare was far from over. that the true horror of OnlyFans lay not in its explicit content, but in the darkness that lurked within its community. As the tales of terror come to a close, one thing becomes abundantly clear. OnlyFans is not just a platform for adult content. It's a digital abyss where the boundaries between fantasy and reality blur, and the consequences of our actions can be far more chilling than we ever imagined. So the next time you log on to OnlyFans in search of thrills and excitement, remember the stories you've heard here and tread carefully, for you never know what horrors may be lurking just beyond the screen.